Aliens meet an Australian exchange student and instantly regret it. The creature that crashed through the jungle moved like a nightmare. 10 meters of armored muscle, 6 jaws snapping, claws tearing trees apart like paper. The alien cadets ran. Only one student stayed, and he was laughing. The survival trial on Varketh Prime was supposed to be simple. The Galactic Military Academy sent cadets from dozens of species to the planet each year. The exercise tested navigation, teamwork, and endurance in hostile environments. The jungle was dangerous, yes, but the predators were monitored, controlled, safe. At least, that was the plan. High above the planet, instructors watched through surveillance drones as the cadets scattered across the jungle floor. One group consisted of 5 students, a towering insectoid strategist, 2 reptilian scouts, a nervous avian cadet, and 1 human exchange student. Name: Jax Lawson. Origin: Australia, Earth. The instructors had been curious about the human. His file contained strange notes, survived desert training, specializes in extreme environments, has wrestled venomous wildlife. Professor Kelrix frowned at the record. Is this exaggerated? Another instructor shook his head slowly. No. Apparently that's normal where he's from. On the jungle floor, the cadets pushed through dense vegetation. The avian cadet trembled. This planet is terrifying, one reptilian hissed. The predators here could swallow us whole. Jax adjusted the pack on his shoulder. Eh? They stared at him. Eh? The insectoid repeated. Jax shrugged casually. Honestly, it's not that bad. The jungle suddenly went silent. Every animal noise stopped. Leaves rustled, branches snapped. Then the ground shook. Something massive was moving toward them. The cadets froze. A monstrous creature burst through the trees. The instructors gasped. Impossible! The beast wasn't part of the training ecosystem. It was a kragolith, an apex predator accidentally released from a restricted zone, 10 meters long, covered in armored plates, 6 jaws snapping with rows of rotating teeth. The cadets panicked instantly. Run! They scattered into the jungle. The kragolith roared and charged. Trees shattered under its weight, but one cadet didn't run. Jax Lawson stood there, watching it approach, and he grinned. "Oh, mate," he muttered. "Now that's a big lizard." High above the planet, the instructors were screaming, "Evacuate the cadets! We've lost control of the predator!" But the drone feed showed something unbelievable. The human was walking toward it. Professor Kelrix nearly fainted. "What is he doing?" The kragolith lunged. Jax rolled aside with lightning reflexes. The monster smashed into a tree. Before it could turn, the human climbed onto its back. The instructors stared in disbelief. "He's attacking it." "No." Another instructor leaned closer. "He's riding it." Jax slammed a combat knife into a gap between the creature's armor plates. The beast roared and bucked violently. Jax held on. "Easy there, big fella. The cadets watched from hiding spots, horrified," the insectoid whispered. "Humans cannot possibly survive this." Jax yanked the knife free and struck again, targeting nerve clusters along the creature's spine. The kragolith staggered, its movement slowed, then it collapsed with a thunderous crash. Silence returned to the jungle. Jax climbed down, wiping dirt from his hands. The surviving cadet slowly approached. The avian stared at the massive corpse. "You killed it." Jax shrugged. "Not really." He kicked the creature's head gently. Just poked the right spots. High above, the instructors were speechless. Professor Kelrix whispered in disbelief. "How did he know where to strike?" Another instructor checked the human's academy profile. Then he groaned. "It says here he grew up in the Australian wilderness." Kelrix blinked. "And that explains this?" The instructor looked down at the battlefield. "Apparently on Earth, everything tries to kill you." Later, as the rescue shuttle descended, the alien cadets sat quietly around Jax. None of them spoke for a long time. Finally, the insectoid asked carefully, "Human, is that how your species survives on Earth?" Jax laughed. Nah, the cadets leaned closer. That's just how we handle wildlife. The shuttle doors opened. As they lifted off the planet, the instructors continued staring at the recording, because every alien in the academy had just witnessed something terrifying, not just a human defeating one of the most dangerous predators in the galaxy, but the way he reacted to it. No fear, no hesitation, just curiosity and a grin. And somewhere deep in the Academy's records, a new note was quietly added to the human file. Warning. If the human says, "It's not that bad," run.